good afternoon 皆さんおはようございますこんにちはこんばんはどうもです。めっちゃ鼻声じゃない？めっちゃ鼻声じゃん。鼻声の踊りです。投稿した方がいいかな。ちょっと待ってよ。Oh, that sounds horrible. Okay, hi guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Sorry I'm starting so freaking late. It's because the internet was I don't know why, but the internet kept going like off and on and off and on my iPad and on my phone as well. So I hope that it won't do that now, but we'll see how it goes. And the allergies are really bad, so if I sound a little stupid, that's the reason. But yeah. はい、ということで皆さんおはようございます。こんにちは、こんばんは、どうも、踊りです。ちょっと遅くなってしまって申し訳ないです。なんかインターネットがオンになったりオフになったりっていうね、なんか不安定なんですよね、最近。この部屋だけなんだよね、でもおかしい。いや、この部屋だけじゃないわ。全体的に不安定。だからごめんなさい。ちょっとね、今日はひまわりの色塗りを進めていこうかなと思います。ほい。ほい。ほい。ほい。Okay. Stop with this stupid sniffies. Thank you so much, Ariana, for $2 before I started the stream. That was super nice. It says, more fun with sunflowers. Hit the like button. Yes, please. Thank you so much. That's super nice. Okay, so I have one sunflower done. Let's see. I might be able to get 2 done today. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go for like maybe 2 for these 2 because they look a little more smaller, which means that I might be able to finish 2 in one day. But we'll see how it goes. They're all gonna be the same color, obviously, because they're all the same flowers, you know. And I haven't seen like a pink sunflower before. Sunflowers are supposed to be yellow or orangish, right? I don't know. But some of them might have a slightly like the yellow might be strong on the other one, and then I don't know, maybe this one the orange would be stronger, you know, because depending on like it does change a little bit. I don't know all of the different variations for sunflowers, but I'm just gonna go with the yellow ones. Let me look it up. Let me see if any other colored sunflowers exist. Himawari. 黄色以外 Oh! Oh my gosh! There are red ones too. And purple ones. And white ones. Holy crap, those look beautiful. Wow. Okay. Well, I did not know that. But, I've never seen those in real life. I wonder if some, like, people made it, like, you know. I was looking at different colored sunflowers, seeing if there are any others than yellow and orange. But there are red ones. Maybe they made that with, you know, maybe it's not, like, made naturally.
Oh.
Please.
It
looks so cool.
Yeah, it does. Sugoi.
But the ones for my drawing are all going to be yellow and orange. So, but some of them might have, you know, the point I'm trying to say is that some of them aren't going to be exactly the same color. But, よし。それじゃあ塗っていきます。いやー、楽しみ。どうなるんだろう、この絵。自分でもわからない。The one you colored already looks amazing. Thank you. lately I've been noticing that more than watching anime, I think I enjoy reading manga, you know? Like there are so many manga that I want to get. But then there's like 40 in like, you know, the series. So I'm like, ooh, that's gonna take a while for me to get all of them. You could get it as a set, but you know, that kind of is yeah, a little too expensive, so. うまい。ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。まだまだ練習中ではありますが嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。ひまわり夕焼け小焼けの声死んでる。Do they have the manga book that has all the series together? Oh, like just a big giant one that has all of the episodes in it, kind of? I have never seen them do that before. I mean, maybe I've seen them like combine 3 volumes together, but not all of them before. Yeah, it would have thousands of pages. It would be like so long that it would be hard to hold, don't you think? That would be cool to see in real life though someday, if it actually happened. この子はちょっと黄色めのひまわりですね。ひまわりも黄色とオレンジのその強さがちょっと違うんですよね。調べた感じで言ってるだけなので、私はひまわりの博士ではないんですけど、鼻すすっててすいません。アレルギーがひどいんですよ。I mean like a season 1, season 2. Ah! To follow the anime kind of. That is such a genius idea, but why have I never seen anyone do that before? They did it for Haikyuu though. They did it like, you know, so people who haven't seen any of the anime series before could still have fun watching it. They created this like compilation of the 2 high schools because they're going against each other, you know, in this new movie. And they made a compilation like manga, you know, that just basically, I don't know, it's just like both of the high schools relationship, you know, so nothing else in the manga. They just have that so people who haven't seen anything can still understand. So I wish they would do that for other anime too. I keep seeing so many spoilers for My Hero Academia, and I'm so freaking sad. I'm sad that I had to see the spoiler, but then more than anything, the spoiler itself is so sad. That's one manga I want, My Hero Academia. And I want Delicious in Dungeon. And I don't know though, I have mixed feelings with Jujutsu Kaisen because Jujutsu Kaisen, you know, I really like the anime art style more than the manga style, you know. That's just my opinion, so please don't attack me. But then I know that the manga usually has a lot more detail in it, but then the art style for the anime is so pretty. Oh yes, I should try to get the Spider manga because doesn't the anime series stop in a really exciting part, but they chose not to make the like season 2 or season 3? If I get the manga, then yeah. I'll know the whole story before you guys. Shut up, Audrey. Tome さん、おはようございます。めちゃくちゃ久しぶりじゃないですか。お元気にしてましたか？なんかめちゃくちゃ今ね、聞き方変に聞こえたんやけど、鼻詰まってるだけなんですよ。すいません。ひまわりのようなまっすぐなその優しさをwe're all waiting for season 2, although you would miss out on the main character voice acting. It's some of the best I've ever seen. I'm okay reading the manga and then watching the anime. But then when I watch the anime first and then I read the manga, sometimes I'm like, when I don't like the manga art style, you know. Sometimes they change it like a lot, you know, depending on the manga, you know. Like I noticed that for Jujutsu Kaisen because the art style for the anime and then the manga are pretty different from each other, you know. But Delicious in Dungeon, for example, is like exactly the same, so I'm okay with that. But yeah. Don't worry, I'm definitely gonna join Crunchyroll sometime soon. We are planning to first watch Inside Out 2 at the movie theater sometime soon, which is gonna be really exciting. I hope they have the English version. I don't like the Japanese voice acting. I should get volume 1 and find out. Yes, you should! 最近忙しくてなかなか来れなかった追いかけレベルが上がっているだと嬉しい。ありがとうございます。その言葉めちゃくちゃ嬉しいです。あ、これで合ってんのか。え、なんか違くない？まあいっか。深く考えない。考えた方がいいのに考えない。今回描いてるこの絵はね、めんどくさいんですよ。簡単に言うとめんどくさいんだよな。We saw the results for skateboarding and saw a 14-year-old girl getting, I think, she's from Japan, wasn't she? And she did great. 金メダル取ってたよね。びっくりしたわ。スケボーでさ。オリンピックのスケボーでさ、スケートボーディングっていうのかな。花びらの立体感すごい。本当ですか？嬉しい。なんかね、ひまわりによってね、真ん中が茶色だったり真ん中が黄色とか緑がかってたりするから、この子は茶色テーマにするわ。So for some of the sunflowers, the middle is green. For the other ones, it's all just brown. So, excuse me, 失礼いたしました。allergies. Bleh. あ、そうだ。花びらの色じゃねえや。何言ってんだ。曲間違えた。なんこれ。ちょっと待って。ごっちゃごちゃやん。何しよっとね、もう。これか？違うか。あれ like the caps I mixed up. Crap. Where did the other one go? Like I can't find it. It's not you. This guy belongs to E17. Do we even have an E17 around here? Huh? That's the only E17 I have. Maybe no? Oh, did I get it mixed with Kate's? You know, I might have. キャップが混ざっとる。Man, I must have got it mixed up with Kate's Copics. Here, let me go get it. That's not good. That's not good. Stupid. Okay, so this is not making any sense because I went to go get Kate's Copics, but she doesn't have the color I'm talking about. Like, huh? Okay, so this is weird. Wait a second. What? What on earth is going on here? 待って、なんかね、キャップが混ざっとって色がわからなくなってきた。ちょっと待ってね。Huh? Okay, so I have E17 here. Right? That's E17, and both sides have the E17 cap on it. This is YR27, and this is YR27, but then this side is E17. But then I don't have another E17 anywhere. So where did this cap come from? That's the question. I have no freaking idea. Where is it? Like, E87. Ah! Found it! Yay! Okay, that makes sense now. I got the caps mixed up. Oh, don't worry, Gen X. It's never a factory mistake. It's always me. It's my brain. My poor little brain. Okay, there we go. Yay, Audrey's brain is working. How nice. はい、自分でキャップをつけ間違えていたアホですね。いやー、今日もいい天気だ。よし、できました。Oh, Gen X had to delete that. Last question about manga. Do you like the Kindle version or prefer the real manga? That is a really hard question. I do prefer the real manga, but if I like the art style too much, then I like taking screenshots and setting them as my lock screen on my iPad. So, like, it depends on the manga, I guess. If, like, I've read a couple of volumes already, and then I'm like, man, I really like this, you know, yeah. Like, I just enjoy taking screenshots too much. And the thing is, I really don't have any room for real manga anymore. It just takes up so much room, you know, and I don't have any bookshelves left, so yeah, if I'm gonna get more real manga, then I need a new bookshelf. But I really do prefer real manga a lot more than digital ones. So it's not a hard question, but sometimes I get the real version and the digital version just to take screenshots. A little bit of psycho in there, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Green. Now it's time to use your brain, Audrey. We need to add green to the leaves. Oh, that's a good color. Digital does have some advantages, you know? Digital might be the way to go. I just previewed Spider. They let you look at the first few pages to see if you like it. Oh, I love it when they do that. I usually do that for most of the manga before I buy it. I read a couple of pages on digital because they let you do that so easily. When you go to the bookstore, they have it all like sealed, so you can't look at the first few pages, so I like it when they do that. That's another good part about digital. And then you can choose if you want it for like as real manga or digital. I usually do choose real manga though. Because when you look at my digital library, I only like have 2 volumes. But then when you look at the bookshelf, I have like 80 volumes. So.ひまわりの葉っぱだからちょっと難しいと思うけど。What about when you go to anime and you see one of those behind the scenes books? Isn't that super exciting? Oh yes, yes it is. But then I'm like, okay, I didn't know that they had that. I'm gonna buy it online and make the Amazon guys send it to me because I don't want to carry it home. Because usually those behind the scenes books are pretty big, I'm like, my bag is so small, I can't fit anything in there. アニメの話で盛り上がっておりますが。緑が入るといい味出すね。Okay, it's looking good. Now let's see if my brain is working properly. So で最初の、影のレイヤーを入れて、like I have no plans for my island tomorrow. Ooh, Kirby? We were playing Kirby yesterday. There's like 3 more dimensions left, to clear. And I was thinking that I might do that outside of the stream, so we could just move on to the boss battle again on the next stream. That'll be a lot more smooth because you guys are just going to basically see the same level over and over again, so I might do that in my free time and see if I can, I want to see if I can clear it myself, without Kate's help because she's really good at games, I kind of suck at it. So it's going to be a good practice for me. I know what you mean, Jedex. When I first started watching anime and like playing games, that had to do with voice actors, I'm like, why do people care so much about the voice actors? But then I'm like, I understand it now. Let me know when you're ready for a new game. Oh, thank you, Tori. You're always so kind. Like, we have gotten so many games, like, how many has she... Like, she has gotten so many games for us, Mom?
Yes, she has. I can't even...
Over, like,
I'd need
6,
to, like,
maybe?
do
7?
some good research to make sure I've already numbered them all. 'Cause, yeah.
Like, we are so lucky to just have the next game right after we clear one, because
Yeah.
that usually doesn't happen for normal kids around here, so...
Yes, no.
Thank you so much, Tori.
Thank you so much.
It all started with Luigi's Mansion, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so now.
That was such a good game. It was so much fun, you know? I think up until then, Kate was the only one playing, and then I was next to her kind of just watching, you know?
Nah.
Like when she was playing Little Nightmares, you know?
Yeah.
Like I was just next to her sitting and drawing, but then also crying at the same time, even though I'm not the one playing it, you know? And I couldn't play Stray because I got too sick from how the cat moves, but I was okay explaining things
Yeah.
next to Kate, at least. And that was such a good story, too. Wasn't that, I think that was from Jose, wasn't it?
I think
A
so.
present for Kate. And then we did the first Kirby, and then I still really enjoy the first one because the story was so good. But then, you know, the extra levels that they, like, Kirby always has extra levels, you know? But the extra level that they had on that one was just like, it was, you know, the lion. Do you remember the lion? He was so cute and fluffy. What about Poppy's Playland? I'm not gonna play that. But you know, if I did like a horror game live stream, you know, I think a lot of new people will come and watch because of how stupid and pathetic I sound. I'm not good with horror games. I'm not good at all. I get too scared. It's so scary. I mean, you know, it's funny to watch Kate, you know, but I scream a lot more than she does. She's kind of scared, you know, but man, like, right, Mom?
Yeah. No.
There's a new one, well, a remake. Yeah, I saw that. I wonder if it's multiplayer. We should check if it is. We've played 3 Kirby games so far. Am I correct? We played Discovery, and we're doing Star Allies now. I know we did another one, didn't we? No, we didn't. I think we did. Yeah, we did with all of. Oh, what is the title? Why can't I remember? It's the one with my favorite character in it. I don't remember it.
The names are kind of hard to remember. Ain't it?
Thank you, Mom, for being such a kind human being and being on my side. You could just call me a stupid poop face.
Because I can't remember anything. But they're like, you know, weird.
With Magalore in it. With all the mini games, remember, guys? Five Nights at Freddy's? No, thank you. No, thank you. Biohazard やったら多分死ぬよ。I really liked all the mini games that they had in that one. Like this one, you know, they don't have that many mini games.
That's true now.
Mini games are fun. Yes, the ninja throwing one. Oh, that was so much fun. And of course, Yoshi. Yoshi! There was that one level that we had to like shoot the like point, like, you know, it had like the animal shaped like cardboard all over the place, and we had to shoot those, you know. And we were so loud when we played that. Thank you so much, Anna, for $5. That's super nice. Thank you so much. It says, have you ever thought about a gaming live stream where you play a physical game like how do you pronounce this? Biliardo.
Billiards?
Billiards or badminton? We've done billiards once.
Yeah.
the the board is kind of a little hard to take out though because it's pretty big.
Badminton would be fun, but you need to play outside and it's way too hot to play.
If we played outside now, we would all just like pass out, I
We'd
think.
die. We would barely be able to play for 5 minutes and have to stop.
よし。いやー、1個の花にこんな時間かけとったら一生かかるわい。So I'm just finally noticing that I think this is gonna take forever. But that's okay.
It's so pretty, it doesn't matter. You know?
Hey, wait, this isn't the color I want to use. It's this. Yes. That's not gonna work. Okay, what was the coolest thing you found at Daiso or the Henrian shop? Was it that pot? What pot? Like, my brain is like, Coolest thing. Well, I'm gonna be a total otaku here, but they had anime goods there. They have Spy Family stickers, they have Spy Family keychains, they have Hatsune Miku like acrylic stands. Oh, she got a measuring cup. That's what she got. Yeah, so she was holding a measuring cup in this store the whole time. A pot would have been better, or like a frying pan, then you could be Rapunzel. But then she had to have a measuring cup. Like, why a measuring cup? That's what she had in her hands. Yeah. So I would either say some of those anime goods because I never thought that a 100 yen shop could have any of those. The coolest thing, right? I would say you know how I made the plushies for Kate's birthday? Well, the first kit that I got that even gave me the opportunity to start making plushies that way was because I found the first kit at Daiso. So I'm really thankful for them for having all of those. So I would say that that is the coolest thing that I found. Yeah. よし。ブリンドン。OK。で、ちょっとだけね、ここに緑をね、混ぜます。見えないんだけどね。ちょっとだけ入れておきたいんだよね。で黄色もね。OK。で、brain. What about this? How's this gonna work? Oh, I like that. Let's go with this. Okay. Was the measuring cup one of those small ones or a big one? A big one. A big one. And she expects me to go get donuts holding that. I'm like, not happening, Mom.
What?
I'm talking about the measuring cup.
Ah, yes.
Oh, the big one, Mom.
Yes, it was a big one. It's embarrassing.
Man, if it was in America, people would just go up to you and say, hey, why do you have a measuring cup, you know?
Yeah.
People in Japan just look at you and they're like, uh-oh. Found a weirdo. Not gonna talk to them. Is this the same color? No, but I don't like that. Thank you so much, Joanna, for $5. That's super nice. Thank you so much. It says, I did not know if you saw this, so I repeat, however long it takes, I'll watch every step, even the small ones. Thank you. Thank you so much, Joanna. That is super nice. This one is going to take a while, so thank you for saying that. 危ね。しくじりそうだったな、今。ちょっとしくじりかけてるよね。なんかさ VTuber さんってすごいなって急に思って、私って配信いつも1時間か、まあ長くて2時間ぐらいなんですけど、 VTuber さんってさ何10時間やってる人がたまにおるやん。あれはすごくない？ 語彙力失ってるけどさ、VTuber さんに限らずその長い間配信してる人すごいよ。Okay. よし。Make this one on the orangish side maybe.
It's kind of so nice. Beautiful.
You're kind, thank you, Mom. Did I get into dark Disney at one point? I don't think so. That is a really cool idea, though. To have like dark versions of all the characters. I like that. I like it when they do those alternative universe kind of, AU, That's good. That's what I want Kate to do with all of her blog characters, I guess she's planning on making that into a book, maybe? Which is gonna be really cool, But I want her to add like some short stories, and I also want her to see like, because she had 3 worlds, with the characters. Oh, come on, use your brain while you're talking. I mean, while you're drawing, Audrey. She had some characters from the RPG world, the ocean kind of world, and then the mountain world too. I want them to switch places and see how they react when they go to the ocean, or when they go to the mountain, or when they're in the RPG world. That'll be really cool. What's up with the sunflowers? They just exist there. Yes. I in my mind, summer equals sunflowers, so I really wanted to draw sunflowers, and then that's how I thought of drawing this picture. It's a really simple reason, but yeah. The girl in the middle, I wanted to create a contrast between the girl in the middle and then the sunflowers around her, so that's why she has like those sunflowers in her hands, but then, around her are the bright sunflowers. I like that contrast. I like creating contrast in my drawings, It's cool. For some reason, I just feel like there's not enough shadows for this one. So I'm adding a couple more shadows. Like, if I have too much detail in the line art, I'm not gonna do the coloring, kind of, I'm gonna work really hard on the coloring too. I don't want to just go half, can't say that word, but you know what I mean, yeah, you get the idea. Thank you so much, Daniel Williams, gifting 1 Audrey's membership to someone. That is super kind, and went to Tori-san. So thank you so much, that is super nice. The girls represents sadness holding the lifeless sunflowers. Yep, kind of. And then everything around her seems bright. It's kind of like, the one of the songs from the album Under the Moonlight. Which one is it? It's, for some reason, the only song that is playing in my mind now is Black. That's not what I'm talking about. Under the Moonlight, guys. Come on, use your brain. I really want to say Moon of the Daylight for some reason, too. It's that song. It's the... Fade away, isn't it? Yeah. This world seems too bright for me. Yeah, it's that one. I can't find what I wanna be. Slowly, everything starts shattering. Oh, which one? I see.この絵に意味をつけるならば、彼女は枯れた花を持っていて、周りには明るい花が咲いていて、自分は何者でもなく必要のない存在だと思っていて、周りがとても明るくて眩しい存在みたいな感じの絵です。Ooh, green. Let's go. When I start working for a while, my brain starts to melt, so you'll notice that I act weird and I sound stupid. Let's go. I'm loving it! Ooh, I sound like a parrot. There's this video on Instagram, you know, where this guy makes this parrot talk, and then he like has all these objects and he asks what it is, and then the parrot's like, this is a bug. This is glass. That's Shrek. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have seen it before, but it's really good. It's like, it just makes you smile, you know. I like those videos that just make you smile, you know. They make you feel good for today, you know. Like, the internet should only have those videos and then videos for you to study. You know, yeah. I saw that, Audrey, he's amazing. Yeah, he's like, that's a rock, you know? And then there's this other one. He like really likes Shrek for some reason. So whenever the guy says, no, that's not a rock, then he's like, Shrek. I like when he says metal. Yes, I do like that too. He's so cute. Wouldn't it be so funny to get one of those, you know, birds, you know, and then have them learn how to make Kate's burp sound? Wouldn't that be funny, Mom?
That would be epic.
Or he could meow like Ender. Ender is pretty talkative. He's a talkative cat. It's pretty loud, you know. Thank you so much, Random, for $5. That's super nice. That's my last comment. Should have been a two-parter. The bright, colorful sunflowers represent hope even after death. Thank you so much. That's super nice. Oh, come on close. Where's that color? There you are. Huh? No, not you. Escape from this afterlife, 'cause it's time alright to move on and on. Far away from here, got nothing against you, and truly I'm here. Huh? I don't remember the lyrics. Still wanting to add shadows. Like when I start drawing another sunflower, I notice that, oh wait, this sunflower doesn't have enough of a certain thing. This is gonna go on forever and ever and ever. Like I always find something that I want to fix, even after I'm done like painting a whole picture, you know. I'm like, you know, maybe her cheeks should have been a little more pinkish. And then I start fixing that, and I'm like, I don't know. I should add a little more highlights, maybe. And I'm like, you know, adding highlights changed the whole feeling of the drawing. Maybe I should add a little more black over it. And then it just keeps going over and over and over and on and on and on forever. So I need to like force myself to stop. I'll just keep fixing things over and over again and never finish it. That's why I like doing it during a stream, you know? That way, I can just say, okay, I finished the drawing, and I'm gonna leave it just how it is. Don't add any more, because it looks good enough, Audrey. You don't need to force yourself to add too many details over and over again. There's nothing else to fix, you know? Kind of have to force myself to stop, or I won't ever stop, so.なんか私ね、自分のね、癖があってですね、絵を描いていて、よし終わりましたって言っておきながら、いや待てよ、ここもうちょっとこうの方がいいなってね、間違い探しみたいなの始めちゃうんですよね。でそれ間違い探し始めて、ここはもうちょっとこう、いやこっちはこうして、でもそうしたらこっちにこうって言ってね、一生ね修正し続けるっていう病気なんですよ。なので、気にしないでやっていこうかなと思います。こんにちは、初見です。あとジョジョラです。ありがとうございます。お寿司さん、こんにちは。私ね、ジョジョないんですよ。なので怒られそう。いつか見ます。プライムにあったっけな。絵柄がさ、めちゃくちゃかっこいいイメージがめちゃくちゃあって、見たいなって前から思ってるので見てみようと思います。ありがとうございます。Will yellow be the dominant color while you explore other colors? I actually kind of did think about maybe exploring other colors, but then I'm like, no, because after looking up if there are other colored sunflowers, and then it turned out to be that there are like red sunflowers, but I'm like, well, when I first did the rough sketch of this drawing, I imagined all of the sunflowers to be yellow and orange, kind of mixed together, so yellow is going to be the dominant color. And there is going to be a couple, like, when you look at it closely, this one looks a little more orangish compared to this one. And this one is a slightly different shade of yellow too. Not all of them are going to be the same, because I am going to blend the colors in a slightly different way for each flower. I can't copy the same movement for each petal that I did for the first flower. So they're going to look a little different from each other, but most parts are going to be pretty similar. Which I think will give it like a cool, not spooky, but a little scary vibe, because there's so many of the same thing around her, I'm excited of how it's gonna look in the end. Okay. This time around, far away from here, got nothing against you, and surely I miss you. Oh, wait, you're not done yet. I'll actually use your brain. No, not doing that. Use this color and then blend it with yellow, right? Remember? It's me talking to myself. Yeah, this one is gonna be a slightly orangish one compared to the other two, I think. オレンジと黄色だけを使ってやっていこうかなと思ってるので、まあちょっとどうなるかわかんないけど、同じ色のものに囲まれているちょっとした恐怖みたいな絵になるかなって。ワクワクですね。楽しみだな。Thank you so much, Danny Williams, for gifting one Austrian membership to someone. That's super nice. Thank you so much. It says, it says, what am I talking about? Yeah, it went to Kosuke-san, so thank you so much. My brain is obviously a little asleep or not focused on what I'm doing, so what I'm saying, see, it's not working. I talk to myself all the time. I did not answer myself back, though. Oh, did I just answer myself back? Do not remember. When I'm driving myself, I always talk to myself. Like, I'm like, okay, let's go. That's a green light. Yay. Okay. And I sing, and I'm like, ba 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 ba. Oh man, the resolution went down by a lot. The worst is the cooking lives though. Like, it has to go down so much. I don't know why. Have you said woohoo when accelerating? No, I haven't. Have you done that before, Mom?
When I was with my friends, yeah.
I haven't done that before. I'm too scared still, like whenever I sit down, I'm like, okay, Audrey, you can do this. Okay, breathe. It's all gonna be good. But Grandpa and Grandma both say that it is better to be nervous than to be too confident about driving, because the moment you start to be way too confident, something bad will happen. And I'm like, okay, that's not scary at all. Thank you so much for that information. I'll keep that in mind. Yes, and I do sing by myself a lot when I'm doing. 歌よ導いて嫌になるみんな幸せなの愛している人がいるのどうしてよいよいよいよいよいよいよいよいよいよいよい This is going pretty well, I would say. Not too bad, not too slow. On the slower side, but not way too slow, so it should be good. Yeah, okay, good. And then another shadow on top. So, like, how many shadows are you adding, Audrey? Lot. They don't all need to be visible. Blending them together gives that depth. At least in my mind. My eyes like to think that way. So we're just going to pretend that it's actually happening. I've seen a lot of people put up their time lapse on YouTube of themselves drawing, you know? And I noticed that, you know, it's unique to see that you can use purple for your skin color. And it still looks like, I don't know, it doesn't look purple anymore for some reason. I don't know why that happens. Like, in my mind, I can't just go ahead and put purple on her skin. But then there's people who are so good at drawing and have, I bet, studied so much about color theory. They know how colors work and which colors match each other to show that purple or pink or even blue, green could all look like a certain skin tone, you know. And it doesn't look weird. Like, I don't know how they do that. Like, if I did that, it would be a My Little Pony character turned into a human. Yes, it's like learning how to do magic. It's just amazing to see. And I really do learn about that in the future, you know, but it's just, I can't imagine myself being able to do that yet. But then I bet if I keep on practicing, because everything is about practice and everything is about studying too, you know, if I study enough, if I keep drawing over and over again, I think I'll just naturally know how to use the right colors, you know? I mean, after, of course, learning color theory, you know, but it's just so cool to see them do it, you know? Like Gen X said, it's exactly like magic. Like how Kate draws so fast too, you know? That's close to magic. But she can only do that because she's practiced so much, you know? Oops. Talking is okay, Audrey, but just don't mess Okay, this is looking pretty good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more to go. You know, I think I'll finish it if I do 2 like I did today. 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 or 4 more streams for this drawing. That's not too bad. You know, like for the other watercolor painting I did the other day, that took a while too, you know. The ones that take the longest are oil paintings though, because I'm like scared to do that again, you know, because I used to only stream on Mondays and Fridays. Gave it like at least 3 or 2 days to dry, but because I do a drying day now, the oil paints won't get enough time to dry, which means that I'm not sure how I'm gonna, you know, I might need to put in like sketching days between them so the paint can dry, because oil paint doesn't dry in just a day. If you have a lot of layers especially, it takes like dry. The one that I did a few months ago, you know, with the guy holding the camera, that's all dry now, but like a month ago it wasn't, so yeah. It's funny to see how different each, you know, drying supply works. I love how Copics look right after you color them, because the paint is still not fully like completely dry yet, you know, so when you pick the paper up, and you have the sunlight behind it, because the sunflowers are so yellow and because it's not dry yet, it looks a little transparent, you know? It looks like it's glowing, kind of. And I absolutely love that effect. Look, the back looks so funny. Wow. I like that. Okay. Okay, now don't lose any of these colors. You're going to use it next time too, Audrey. Keep it in the right. And don't get the caps mixed up. It's not fitting. Why aren't you fitting? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, you can't. I'll remember you then. That's okay. Just the main colors at least. Okay, well, the drawing looks like this so far. 今のところこんな感じです。So as you can see, I kept that one all brown, but then these other two have like a green middle part to them. So there's going to be a tiny bit of variation in between them. Not all of them are going to be exactly the same, you know, because they don't have the same amount of petals either. I always wonder, do flowers in real life have the same amount of petals for each one? I'm not sure. Look at the Copics. That is a great angle. I'm going to keep it that way. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much. Nice comments and for all donations. I'll see you guys again on the, what is it today? Cooking Live. Cooking Live. I'll see you guys again in the Cooking Live today. ということで皆さん見てくださってありがとうございました。優しいコメントとドネーションも本当にありがとうございました。今日はね、2本しか進まんやったっちゃけど、大丈夫。もうゆっくりいきます。せっかくね、一生懸命種をね、半分手をぶっ壊しながら描いたわけだから、もう細かく描くのを恐れずに時間かけてゆっくりやっていきます。今日はこの後クッキングライブをするのでよろしくお願いします。また明日はなんだっけ動物の森を朝、実況しますのでよければ見に来てください。島クリエイトをします。And thank you so much, Rana, for $5. It's super nice. Says, how do you store your oil or watercolor paintings to protect them from damage? My watercolor paintings are actually within a sketchbook, so it's already like kind of like in a binder kind of, you know, so it's already like a book, you know, so they are just within that book. I make sure that they dry before I close the book, of course, but you know, they're just stored like that. If I do it on a different sheet of paper, then I ask mom to keep it because my desk is too small to keep like huge paintings, you know, so mom has it in her file. Or if it's a slightly smaller one, then I have a whole file just full of my drawings, including, Copic drawings and watercolor paintings can be stored in the same place. They are kind of similar to each other in a way. So, but oil paints, because I draw or paint on a canvas, I actually got a new file that is specifically for that. Mom got it for me actually, and yeah, that is actually a great question. I might make a video about that sometime, explaining where I store everything. So, but it isn't a special like a file looking thing that you can. It's like it has a zipper on it, so there's no like too much air getting in there. And I have paper between each canvas so the oil paint doesn't get on the other drawing as well. I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Orlando. I'll show it to you on a video sometime soon. Hi. And I'll be doing another, gaming live tomorrow morning where I'll be playing Animal Crossing. So I'll see you guys there on this channel at least. Thank you. ありがとうございました。バイバイ